my speech is about having red hair. You see, I came into this world with thick black hair on my head, and my parents thought I might have just got in my father's genes, like Simone, and would evolve into some kind of brown-eyed, dark-skinned girl or whatever. But they were soon to find out that they had been wrong all along. My hair soon turned into shades of copper, revealing to my parents that nothing was going to be like they had thought. You can say they were completely unprepared for what to come, since no one had ever warned them. Growing up, I faced every prejudice and misunderstanding about redheads around. People who've known me for years are sincerely surprised when I tell them that I'm not Irish. Hundreds of times have elderly people tried rubbing my face with a little spit on their hands just to discover that my freckles don't come off. My slightly racist grandfather once told me with enthusiasm in his eyes that black people are really white beneath the black layer. And then he turned to me and said, "It's just like you, Sophie. If you peeled off your freckles, you'd be normal too." It's a fact that between 1 and 2% of the human population has red hair, and that makes it the rarest hair color on the planet. It's said by scientists that red hair is a very sort of practical feature in the northern parts of the world, since a person with red hair, and therefore fair skin, contains heat better than someone with darker skin. It's also said that redheads are more sensitive to pain and require very high levels of anesthetic, which is true. I think that sort of justifies my sensitive nature. Culturally, in the Middle Ages, red hair was considered sort of a sign of this awful sexual desire and some kind of lack of morality. Especially women with red hair were said to be savage, secretive and sarcastic, which is some kind of, I'd say, prejudice to gingerphobia, fear of redheads, which is often seen among non-Irish looking people in general. I'm certain that living underneath a red mane really means something according to my personality. The gingerism isn't just in the colour of my hair, it's in the way I think and the way I sleep and the way I sort of see things, the way I meet people. It's a responsibility that includes a constant awareness of the dangers of the sun, which sort of justifies my use of sunscreen as well. Carrying the redhead gene is an honour not to be sneezed at, and I recognise it with deep felt humility. We gingers have had to face every myth and misunderstanding all the time, constantly having to prove our sanity. They've called us handicapper, kidnapper and whisper snapper, believing we gingers were the ones to steal jewellery and small children, once again mistaking us for the Irishmen. I tell you this in a slightly sarcastic tone, as I'm told it lies in my blood. I tell you this to let you know about gingers as a fast-spreading and very threatened species that must be protected. Protected from mean phenomena like the British National Kick a Ginger Day and other exclusions from society. I tell you this to let you know that all around you tanned people, a ginger is watching.